Good morning and welcome to a new episode on YouTube. I just had a coffee. I woke up this morning very early, and I had the idea to talk about gambling. Well, I had a few videos before where I think I started this channel half a year ago in January 2025. There's a fire alarm that might be confusing, but I apologize for that. Need to be fixed. As you can see, I moved to old house. I moved to old house, and gambling. How to stop gambling? How to quit? Well, the first thing that we should, because I was there for many years. For many years, I was gambling. I had a big problem, gambling problem. The first thing we need to do is to find peace. Alright, finding peace within ourselves. Because, when we gambling, there is that sort of dopamine, wherever gambling is. There's that dopamine that hits our brain, and our brain becomes like a machine. Alright. It's like a software there in the mind, deep in the mind. In time, and the stress there, along with depression, because gambling was never meant to be from our side as a gamblers. We can never win. However, you just hit the jackpot or anything. It doesn't make you feel fulfilled. So once you had the jackpot, you're going back there and play sooner or later. Alright, so you can never stop. But the idea is that finding peace. It's not just gambling, any other addictions, drugs, alcohol, substances, gambling, and others. Alright. So that's the first thing we need to do. We need to find a peace. Is a journey. Is a personal journey. And another important thing is that to make a decision to quit. Just say that with you to yourself in a mirror in front of the camera. Say that, well, you know what? I had enough. And it's time to quit. Alright, and from there, because there you just accepting you having a problem. You accepting you having a problem. You look at yourself in the mirror and talk to you honestly. Alright. And say that, well, I had enough. I had more than enough. There's many years that I was gambling. I lost tons of money, and it's time to stop. Acceptance. Accept that you are the problem. Accept that those money that you lost are gone. All right. So now let's go to my story because it's a long story. So if you just have a coffee or anything, tea. Well, I started gambling in 2006, 17. I was 17. I never had a problem, that gambling problem before. In 2017, I was 20, let's say 23 years old. 23 years old. I'm 30 years old now. That gambling problem was going on for years. For years. I believe I was 4 years. 3-4 years. Was I stopped for a while. I went back. I went back to gambling. So the idea is that I started by just betting football. From there, I remember I was in Nottingham that time, and had some there was people, it all started with this any sort of addiction, alcohol, substances, people, cycles, right? And I went to a town which is past a casino there. I remember there was a casino in Nottingham, and we had a few drinks, and I walked into the casino, and there was a few free drinks. The casino doing this sort of to attract people to play. So I went inside, had a few drinks, 3 drinks, and went to slot machine, started playing, and that was the beginning. That was just the beginning. Because after, I don't even remember I lost or win. It was just like, playing. And then, that was the beginning where, you start to like it. It's about money there, right? If you're losing, you're going back, believing that in your mind you win. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. You can never walk out the casino when there's some sort of in time, you might have some winnings. I had winnings, I had tens of thousands of pounds, but all this money went back. to the casino or paying debts or wherever. Alright, so you can never be on profit. Anyway, so that was the beginning in Nottingham many years ago, many years in 2017. After I couldn't stop. I started playing blackjack. Blackjack, this roulette. Any sort of gambling. Until in 2018, 2017, 2018, I had a serious accident. On the road. The car was a beautiful, nice car. Well, the idea was that I used to going, like driving from town to town to find a better casino to play. That was on my brain, when you gamble, and believe you might hit that jackpot or walk out with that money, right? But it's not always the case. So I was driving to Birmingham to Nottingham. And then on the road, I was so tired. I had no sleep. On that, I was like gambling 12, 24 hours, even more than that. Just being in the casino playing. And I had a serious accident, crashed a car on the road. And after that, I remember I had a job that time, and I quit that job. I had an accident. Well, I'm saying this story. I'm telling this story because just to have an idea how serious this problem is. And this was just the beginning. Gambling is a serious problem. And then I quit that job after the accident. I was so depressed. I was so stressed, And I had the idea to go. It was summer 2018, not 2018. It was summer, and I just had the idea to go to Brighton. Having no job. I quit the job. I had a serious accident on the road. And I went to Brighton. And guess what? Back to the casino Brighton, playing. On the first day I arrived, I remember from train to London. I just spent one night in London. Yeah, I was staying one night in a hotel in London, and then the next day I went to Brighton. And the same day, that day, first day, went to the casino playing. Well, I would like to in another video to continue the story in Brighton. because there was my plan was just to stay probably a week or more, 2 weeks, but ended up staying there all summer till September, late September. And but the idea is that was just a beginning. That was just a beginning. Gambling, to make that clear, as long we don't stop, this road has no end, and there is no return. Once you just have a line there, stop there, just quit. Make yourself believe you had enough, alright, and go into the right direction. I hope this video help. I might make another video to continue this story, and let me know there in the comments if you are there gambling is the best time to quit. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best, and peace, and subscribe.